Hi you. How's it going? I hope you had a wonderful day. I'm starting this collective reading over. It's about 5 minutes in, my phone stopped again. I just don't understand why it always wants to stop on me. So anyway, I'm doing this collective reading because I was putting Nova to bed and you're going to do a collective reading got popped into my head, and so here I am once again. But that's okay. I feel like this is fun and I'm kind of just going with it, you know? Just going with the flow. The flow of energy. I don't even quite remember. I've already been pre-shuffling, but you know me. So, you guys, if you're new here, new to Wounds into Light here, my name is Michaela. I was saved by Yeshua the HaMashiach on 4/4/2021 at 1:11 right there. Easter morning, I woke up and I had God and, Jehovah and Yeshua with me. And I've been on this crazy ride of spiritual awakening and spiritual ego death and Kundalini awakening and demonic possession. And I mean, I've been, video journaling it, all of it, because I want someone to see what it's like to go through. And I have the power of Jehovah inside me. So I feel energy. I can pick up on it. I directly connect with him, not the universe, not anything else, just Jehovah. And this isn't your typical tarot channel, okay? We're going to do tarot, but we're going to be doing a lot of healing. Going to be doing a lot of studying the word and whatnot. So if that ain't your thing, then this is where you click off, and that don't bother me none. But I hope that you stay here to Wounds into Light with me so we can help you grow and heal and balance your emotions, master the game, everything. So it's been fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you. So, Jehovah, can you just come on in here and give us a hug? I just feel like, as a group, we just need a lot of love right now. And with that being said, Jehovah, I just ask that you protect my energy and protect your energy. I thank you for clear messages and showing my brain the way that you're trying to get me to see the message here, because there's many of ways that we could get this message right, y'all. All right, so love to me, love to you. Let's do this. Jehovah, what does our collective need to know? What would you like your children to know here? What's going on in this collective? And I hope it's not too vague. I really try to get it down as much as I can, and I'm still newer, you guys. I'm still learning. I've been practicing since May, so just forgive me. Bear with me. I feel energy, like I said. I try to explain it as much as I can during those moments, so y'all know, like, when it's me and when it's not just me, right here at 3:33. Ooh, okay, so we have 2 cards so far. So the first, so the first card collective is coming out is this heart card, and this is probably my favorite card so far, because to me this is like, heart, love, all that good jazz, emotions. But that's not how I'm using this deck, and this is not how I'm going to be using every other deck. Like I said, it's not a typical tarot reading. I use these as within an energy and healing, and how what had got it and has shown me through my video lessons that I've shown you guys. So this is like your heart. This is your heart space cards, but this also to me shows me my chakras. So this is our first powerhouses of our root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. And once you get that blocked and unblocked, and you're able to see the truth and whatnot, it goes up into your heart space, this illumination of energy because of the truth, your belief. And then it goes into your heart space where God's light is. Right here, and then it goes up to your mental capacity, which is air, which never ends, right? So this to me is like you have your heart space is in the perfect spot here. This is your focus. This is the overall energy here is love, loving within, so you can love without, so you can love above, so you can love below, right? 444. So the heart card is the main one here, and then this one came out right after Nita, but it was like this on the table. So I feel like in your truest of hearts, and I'm sorry, it actually came out in the negative. So we can spin this both ways. In your truest of hearts, you want to get married. You want this relationship 511 to go into this long-term commitment. You want this ring. Now, another way we could spin it, since this ring was negative, is that your heart is broken because this isn't happening. You know, maybe it's happening because your divine femme or masculine wants this and you just don't, which is okay. It's totally valid. You know what you want and you know the truth, but then there's no balance there. And if one wants this and the other one doesn't, what do you think's going to happen? Heart's going to break and separate. There's no communication. There's no going deep within. There's no possible change of mind if you realize how much this person means to you, right? So, collective, we're just going to start it off with, there's obviously two hearts here. Two hearts here. You know, two hearts that have the balance of masculine and feminine energy. With this being in the negative, I feel like there's a heartbreak here somewhere, but I'm really hoping that this just, you know, maybe just hasn't happened yet, and that's what you're seeing coming. So let's see. Yehovah, what else? We're looking at a 24 and a 25 here, you guys. We're also looking at a Leo and a Libra, if that means anything to you. So a 6 and a 7 also. Wow. Yeah, you guys, look at, so this is 24 and 25. So this is ascension. So, you know, I feel like even though this was in the negative, it's really coming down to who doesn't want it and who does want it. Because this is ascension either way. So, you know, this is the 24 and this is the 25. So the 24 turns into 6 and 25 turns into 7, which is, 6 is the clouds and 7 is the snake, 7-11. So clouds and the snake. With the ring upside down. Oh no. Yehovah, what's going on with my collective here? The clouds and the snake. Sorry. I'm so paying attention to Nova. She's got a little stuffy nose tonight and is miserable trying to sleep. So y'all, if I should say that too. If you see a little glitch in my video editing, it's just me trying to get Nova out of the background because it's not fair for me, you guys, for you to hear that. And she's asleep right now, late at this time night, but she's not doing so well tonight. So if I have to interrupt or call it short or break in between, please forgive me. I'm a mom. I'm a mom first. So, so then also, with this being in the negative, I really just feel like that's exactly what's going on, is that someone's heart is broken and someone's heart is broken over this ring that didn't happen, this dream, with the 6 and the 7 energy, because there was clouds and there was snake energy. 6 is the cloud. So that's like my ego card. Like that's the ego-driven mind that's like so clouded judgment that they can't tell the truth between the lies coming out of their ass. And then the snake card, the snake devil energy right now, or 6 and 7 is also 13. So 13 is the child card. So maybe this ring didn't happen because there was that hidden child, which I already have talked about in the reading before earlier this week. So maybe this hidden child is finally coming back into play, and that's why this ring isn't happening. Maybe there's not a hidden child at all, but that's one way that I could spin it, But I'm trying to hit every stories here. And if there's a hidden child, how do you think that child would feel? A child should never be hidden. It should be rejoiced. All right. So we're looking at the heart and the ring here. 24, 25, 6 and 7, or 13. You guys, and then if I dwindle down 13 somewhere, that's 4, and 4 is the house. The house of the heart. That's coming back into play now too, because the house of you is your heart, and then your light within, your power houses is the rest of it. But really, your home is your heart space. Your soul's home. The home of the spirit is your heart space, and so. Now we've got your heart space coming up twice. So someone is really brokenhearted here. 10 o'clock on the clock there. 10 minutes even, which is another ending. Jehovah, what else is going on? There we go, you guys. Okay, so what is this? Let's see. Oh, if I can even get it up here. Oh, it's the Sun card. So Leo, you are just really here. You know, I'm seeing you here and I'm seeing you here. And 24 and 31, so that's 56. And 5 plus 6 is 11. You know, maybe not. So 5 plus 6 is 11. And 11 is the whip card. Whip card would also come back to the snake energy there, so that would make sense. But the Sun here, you know, this is just positive glory. It's never ending. It's the head. It's also the Rush in Hebrew, the head of something. You know, this is also could lead back to government. This is pretty much just the key to keeping all the energy going, right? It's just think of how energetic the Sun is, and then in your heart space, 11, 11. And then in your heart space here, which this is also a victory card to me. So Jehovah, you're giving me a ring and a couple heart spaces, some snake energy, some whip energy, and now the Sun. So there's going to be a spiritual victory no matter what happens to this ring here, this commitment. There's going to be a spiritual victory, because the Sun would be in the negative if it wasn't, or I would never even gotten the Sun, right? So 25, 24, and 31, 4, 7, 9, 80, you guys. Wow. So 80, that's 10, that's, 8 cycles of 10, which is infinity here. So this is someone's complete happy ever after, and they're still going to be a victory, you know. Yeah. There's a victory here with someone's heart space or love. This is like this could also, I'm trying to think too of like any way that I could spin it at 1222. And this could also be like, you know what? Screw everybody else. I didn't want that ring anyway. You know why? Because I have all this love within myself, and that's all that I ever need. I get loved regardless, she says. Like, I'm literally, ooh, this is about self-love, y'all, because this happy ever after ain't gonna happen. And, you know, it could be her fault too. I really kind of feel like she's messed up. Like, this divine femme is looking back like, you know, I did a lot of shady things too with that whip and that snake energy, because we don't have any any feminine or masculine energy yet. And so I could spin it either way. You know, of course we all want to psych on the men, but women are just as guilty, you know. Plus, you've got a few steps here before this victory here, because you're looking at this 24 to 25 to this 31. So you need 6 more steps in between here. 6 more, you know, a spiritual awakening, ascending levels. 6 more woos to get through here. Jehovah, what else? What else here? You know, another thing that he's bringing to mind right now is that it could be the divine masculine, it could be the divine feminine, it could be both parties of this twin flame. You know, it could be that both of these DF and DM just want to separate completely, but I'm only picking that up from the ring in the negative. Like, Jehovah, why is the ring in the negative here? Oh, because the moon. So this is not typically what it would be in the typical tarot reading deck for me. This is like dreams. This is that mysticism. This is anything can happen. The magic. And with this ring being in the negative, 1411, I feel like maybe there was some black magic here. I also kind of feel like maybe there was some voodoo being done. There was some kind of manipulation through spirit, because we have both the sun and the moon here, and this ring is in the negative. So when this ring is in the negative, if it's not a broken heart, it's not a pure intention. So I also feel like this heart space, you know, I love that the sun and moon card come out, because to me, this is like that balance again, you know, like this is your positive and this is your negative. And of course, it's going to orbit around here, right? This is also, you guys, oh, wow. Look at this. So you have 24 and 25, right? But then you also have 31 and 32. So you've got 2 towers here right beside you. You know, I'm really feeling high priestess energy here now. Because whoever it is, the divine feminine if it's you, or the divine masculine if it's you, you know, you have 2 towers here right next to you. You know, these pillars that, you know, I have the balance of the black and the white, the yin and the yang, the truth and the lie, the right from the wrong, you know, the spirit from the flesh. And here you are, and even though this didn't happen, you still have all of this self-love. You still have this positive ascension, you know. Yeah. And what's funny too is that this also could be a Leo Cancer cusp, because we have 2 Leo cards here, and there's the moon card here, and heavy on the Leo. I really feel like this is Leo, for Leo. Maybe Leo is in your chart somewhere. My best friend's a Leo, so maybe this is for you, babe. But I still, you know, I still love all this balance, but I still don't have the answer of why this ring was in the negative. You know, I also feel like maybe this person's self-love journey, collective here, maybe your self-love journey just isn't what it is. And in order to have your heart in the correct space just to love yourself, you have to have this balance. But it's all in the positive for me. It's besides this commitment, this ring. With this ring, there's no commitment here between something either way, but there's still a victory, and there's still a full, I mean, the time is going to go no matter what, and you still have this whole ascension because of this 31-32 here. 31 and 32, so that's 63 plus 9 again, and 9 is bouquet. It's some kind of news. I wonder if you're going to get some kind of news. Maybe. I don't know, because I'm still thinking about that snake energy in the back, because he's always in the back. He's always waiting to pop out and snither at you, right? So, and I can't forget about the snake energy, because it's been there since I found it. All right, here's another. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You guys, I hope I'm just as entertaining for you as I am myself. And this card really don't want to be seen. And it landed like this. So let's see together what this is. Oh, oh, masculine. Oh, masculine. All right, teddy bears. So, all right, so this is my negative energy masculine card. You know, if you're familiar with the deck, it's like 2 people, same sex, whichever, but I don't swing it that way. I'm not doing it that way. So that's just, you're just gonna have to accept me, because in my deck here, I have 1811. I have 2 female, 2 male, and 2 birds. So I have a positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative, truth and lie, truth and lie, truth and lie, really, right? So now, you guys, this divine masculine has popped up in the upright in his negative energy. So if he had popped up in the negative energy, in the negative, that would tell me that he's no longer in that energy, right? He's no longer wanting to bask in the negativity and be in his ways of, you know, whatever has gotten him here. So now we need to ask Jehovah, you know, no, you know, I mean, he's in his negative energy, and it could be because, you know, I'm trying to think about, to you guys, how the cards first laid out and whatnot. So it was like this, right? And now there's the balance here, whether it's on balance or not, because of the ring. There's a full cycle here. There's a full spectrum. This person's time is still going, and he is the only negative energy. He's the only human energy really out here. So divine masculine, I'm so sorry. You seem to have gotten your heart broken from the person who really just makes your world go round. You know, I mean, we have an Aries here too. And you're in your negative energy because of it. 31, 32, 28. So there's, yeah, 2 steps away from having balance. You're 2 steps away from having balance, and that could be the divine feminine's energy, negative and positive. That's 2. So in order to have your whole world go right back up again, is this commitment with your divine femme here, who seems to have broken your heart. I really feel like it's that way. Like, I could try to spin it where this divine masculine and this negative energy isn't as negative energy, and that's why this ring didn't happen. But I don't see no female out here. I don't see no female out here looking at him. I don't see no female out here looking at an opposite direction. I don't see any female involved at all, other than this male, and that this ring didn't happen. Bottom of the deck. Let's see. Oh. Answers. Divine masculine, what you didn't see coming is the karma from the choices that you made. This is my choices card. There's 2 doors that you can go up the same damn staircase to, and one door is a good door and one door is a bad door. And guess what door you choose, brother? You chose the bad door. This is also the 22 card, and when you divide that by 2, it's 11. So this is twin flame also. Oh, sheesh. Twin flame. So we have 11 here, 31 here. That snake energy is coming back into play here too. So 22, karma from the choices that you made. And here I was feeling all bad for you, like you got your heart broken, but you did. You still did. You still broke your own damn heart, because playing her played yourself, right? Yep. And now she's gone. You're the key to your heart, the key to your unlocking your balance. Man. You know, I kind of feel like too with this whole, the only 2 cards that came out was the choices that you made. You know, karma caused this to happen, but you still have this victory card here, even though I'm seeing it as balancing. I see a victory. So please know, divine masculine, that even though you're heartbroken, because you're looking back at the choices that you made, 22 right there, you're looking back at the choices that you made, and your heart is broken. And you know, I'm kind of curious to see what's under this key. Oh. You guys, I can't make this shit up. 2244. Your heart is broken because you never proposed to the one, your world, the one in your heart space, right? 2255, because she's the key. She's right here, brother. She's right here in the positive. So if I put her down on my table, she's looking up over here at you. Okay? You want to see? So if I take my whole table and my cards, and I was to show it at you like it was on a piece of paper, and then flip it right back down, this is what you're seeing. This is the top of my table. This is my cards right here. Okay? So here you are in your negative energy, and she's still looking at you in her positive energy. She is still looking at you. You don't see it coming because it's the bottom of the deck, but she's still looking at you, babe. She's still looking at you. All high and mighty in her glory. Look at, she's waiting for a rose that you probably gave her on the last time you came in and swooped in and fucked her and then had your way and was done with it, right? She's still waiting on you, and she's still in her positive energy. So what the hell are you waiting for when it comes to this ring? Like, she ain't brokenhearted. She's not. She's not upset at all. Something there, I just feel like there's a huge misunderstanding here. A huge misunderstanding about the communication that's taken place, between the spiritual victory that's taken place because of your choices. You obviously are bad at making wrong choices, so make sure that you're making the right one this time, if this is what you want. You know, I don't want your heart broken because you didn't follow through with your wish fulfillment. And it doesn't matter how much time has passed. You still have time. You know, you still have time. And I hope that you really go for it. You know, because here she is. Let's see what else is here. The stork. So this is news, but it's also a new beginning, a new arrival. It could be pregnancy, of course, but this is just a new arrival of something card. So she's waiting for you to have a new arrival of love. You know? And look, it even matches her whole dress. Girls like to be unique with their rings, and you know, so make sure, you know, because here's the news and a birth of something new, right? Oh, Mice, birds. Ooh. Wow. Wow. It's 2511. So news of this with this positive feminine, because she was being a mouse at night, stealing and thieving at night, like I said. Birds, this is that news again. So here we are getting news double time. Like, this is double confirmation that you want to communicate with her, right? Because that communication's been cut off. There's separation. You guys have not been talking at all, but you sure have been thinking about her, you know? And earlier I pointed out, I believe this was the divine feminine reading, is that even though that her situation had been cut off, there was God's light still behind there, you know? And then here's that whip again. Here's a whip in the negative form. So his energy, or excuse me, that negative energy that was within this connection will be over. It's over soon, and that's what you don't see. And yeah, because look at, here he is. Here he is. So here is his opposite. Here is his balance right here, and he doesn't see it coming. So divine masculine, as soon as you tell the news to your divine feminine here that, you know, she's in your heart space, because also, like I said earlier, of course you can meet her anytime, anywhere in the 3D, but in the 5D, she meets you in your heart space, and that's the most important place to take care of, you know. When she hears that this is how you want to present yourself to her, that she is your whole world, your night and day, your yin and yang, your black and white, your pain in the ass to your sweetest of hearts, you know, she makes your whole world go round. And I can see that with all this ascension here. And then you even have news on here twice. She is the answer to everything, because as soon as you tell this news, as soon as you cut the separation and communicate, as soon as you just get your truth out there, you're gonna feel so much better, because that weight's gonna be lifted right here. Because this is really heavy shit here, especially with the moon here. The moon is all emotions. I mean, that's the Cancer card, and that's pure emotions, because it's pure water. Water, you know, water has memory. So when you start to feel something, that's why it grows and grows and grows and grows, because it remembers how you felt before, and that's why I feel so heavy at 2711. You know, so here she is again, and then here's this energy. So you have yourself to look forward to, this divine masculine or divine feminine. Your divine masculine has this to look forward to. He just needs to talk to you. He needs to be able to express himself, and maybe that's why he's having a hard time with too, is that not only is he reflecting back on the choices that he made that was wrong, but he's also in the negative mentally, you know, really with this whip here, that could be what it means too. He's just negative mentally, trying to figure out, you know, the answer. He's trying to figure out the answer, how to communicate, you know. Yehovah, give me 2 on this. You're telling me to pick 2. So, oh, there's one there. Just give me 2. So divine masculine, we're going to do 1 for divine feminine. Whoa. All right, so divine masculine and divine feminine. Eesh. You guys, I'm trying to think of all the angles here, but this is really the only one. So divine masculine's card was 3 of Pentacles. So the work here, how is this going to work? You're putting a lot into it. You're ready to put a lot into it. And this sucks. This sucks, because you know that you're ready to heal, which, you know, Yehovah is telling you right here before, which wherever your positive negative card here, right? Yehovah's telling you that your spiritual awakening is about to happen. The time is now. You've already started this. I feel like you already know that with this heartache between your feminine here and the ring, you know, and maybe she didn't break your heart. Maybe it was just your bad intentions with the snake, remember? And that ring didn't happen. And maybe the ring never happened because you never even asked. Did you ever consider asking her? Did you ever maybe take it that far? You know, so the dream's not over yet. And if it is, then take a chance. You know, you have luck on your side. You are protected. Ask Yehovah and Yeshua to be there with you and show you this light and how to get there yourselves, you know. You know, I also want to bring up the fact too that moon is also Pisces as well. And I know that sounds really weird, but I see the duality to the moon. I see the zodiac sign of it, and then I also see like the full emotional math and science part to it. So there's a duality of the moon, just as there would be the sun. It's both positive there. So yeah, the divine masculine is really in his head about this, about how this news is going to come into play, how he's going to talk to his divine feminine, or divine masculine, if that's you, nothing but love, divine feminine, and how he's going to talk to her and really present himself. He wants this negative energy gone. The negative cards, like the key, that he wants that upright. He wants his life purpose, his no, the key to unlocking his heart space and the positive, the balance, right? So the divine feminine, she has Page of Wands here. So Page of Wands, you know, that's someone who's very spiritual, who's going to get up and speak the truth. You know, it's also someone who speaks the truth and has like this favorable testimony to whatever he or she is talking about. So I really feel like, and this is also a spiritual card. It's like, it's fire. Wands is also twin flame. And so there's a bunch of passion here, but she's willing to talk. That's really what I'm getting out of it. You know, this person speaks the truth. So divine masculine, stop being afraid and just go talk to her. You're seeing all the signs here. Stop looking back and seeing what you did or you should have done at 3111. Think about what you're going to do. You know, think about what you're going to do here. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be kind of a long reading, but you know, so I'm not going to put any limit on him. I don't want to put a limit on it because what Yeshua needs to say, and this might help you. This could even save your life. You know, you might even make the wrong choice mentally, and then it just leads you down a darker path. Or it could open up your eyes to seeing the truth, to letting Yeshua in, and getting to this place in your life spiritually that could save you. Because if not, you're still going to be going down a deep, dark road. And if you don't have your second powerhouse activated, you're not going to get very far anyway. Let's see. Yeshua, can you do the same for the Rider Waite deck as you deal with my Chakra Wisdom deck here, and give me one card for Divine Masculine and one card for Divine Femme? Thank you very much. I just love you, Yeshua. Thank you so much for giving me this guidance. I feel your presence so strongly right now. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. The itchies. Oh, okay. So the masculine here has this discovery card, which is so perfect. I absolutely love this. So this is just balancing out his root chakra. It vibrates and reflects as red. It's your first real chakra of your powerhouse. And I'm pretty much just seeing it as your root chakra, you're going to have any chakra, really positive or negative. But if you don't got this, you pretty much ain't living, you know, like you're not alive at this point. Discovery though. So this really means to just go within and look and see what really yourself is about, masculine. Like, this is what you need to do. And God's already been telling you. I think you've been seeing signs and syncs at 3311. You've been seeing signs and syncs all around you. And you're like, weird. This is weird. What is going on? Like, am I going crazy? Like, I feel like you're really trying to ignore what's been going on around you, because look at him. Peekaboo. He's going to be here anyway, and he's calling your heart because he's looking down and he's saying, I want that man at 3333. I want that man. And he's going to get you. So stop fighting him, because you're just going to face more spiritual consequences. You're just going to face more spiritual ejection, more trauma, more PTSD, more negative experiences, just to fuel this vicious cycle that you're going through, right? And here you are being told to discover yourself, and all that is to look within. Stop looking around you, because your rep ain't gonna save you, right? And look within. You know, you have so much inside of you, and look at all this emotions just waiting to come out, to be balanced in this whole night sky and your whole universe that you have. Especially, look, this flower here, it's taking the spot of your divine feminine here, divine masculine. Kick this flower out and get your divine feminine there, because then you're not going to be whole. Look at how much your heart is radiating inside, but is that how you really feel? Like, this is what I want you to feel when you do this, when you discover yourself and just how worthy you are to be able to live this kind of life and to be able to go after what you want, speaking in your no and your truth and not being afraid, because you are divinely protected and you were created on purpose. You are not a mistake. Yeshua, and I have my feminine card. Oh, wow. He says no feminine. This is for masculine too. Wow, Jehovah, you are just so beautiful. So I'm going to pull 2 for Divine Femme, then we'll wrap it up and call this a reading. But you guys, look at this. This is boat root chakra, 3511. You have to discover your inner self because you're so damn insecure, Divine Masculine. It's time to grow up inside. That's pretty much what this is. Look at this devil. He ain't ever going to stop. He is never, ever, ever going to stop. And look at your heart here. God's light is still within, trying to get out. And there's the cross. He's protecting you. He's been protecting you, and he will continue to protect you. You just have to ask. You just have to accept him and believe in him. Discover him while you're discovering yourself, and everything will be made better. He will remove it all from you. Nothing is too hard for him. Okay? You think that this is so hard for you, but really, honey, look at all of this inner light that's trying to break free and come out. Look. Let's do it again. This is you now. This is you then. This is you now. This is what you have to look forward to. Isn't that beautiful? Inside, outside, inside, outside. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Party on, Wayne. Let's see. Sweetheart, you are so insecure. I don't understand why you're so insecure. Why are you so afraid of love? You love fear, but you don't love love. You don't love love enough to act that way outside of it. You don't act out of love towards your divine feminine. You don't even act out of love towards yourself because you're hating yourself so much that you have to discover yourself. So you don't even know who you are. You think you know, but all you know is your flesh. And the flesh is weak and the spirit is strong. And where the hell is yours? Divine Femme. Yehovah, can you give me 2 cards for Divine Feminine, please, so we can wrap this up? It's starting to get feisty in here. Okay, there's 1. Whoa, and there's 2. And of course, this went down just a little bit. So let's see. Okay, so we are going to do it this way. Miracle. You guys, this miracle card is just popping out so much with the Divine Feminine right now. Divine Femme, before we talk about this isolation card, which is important, let's talk about this miracle. Because I can swing this both ways now. I think both of you guys are insecure. You are insecure. Because Divine Masculine, you got a lot more work to do because she's already done it. She's done the work. She's been there. She's in her solar plexus. And she's forgetting the miracle that she is because she's still dwelling on you. Obviously, I mean, she was looking up at you, wasn't she, Divine Masculine? She was looking up at you. And I feel like she's gone within. She knows her shit. She's in her positive energy. She's just waiting for this love to come around because this is her first card here. This miracle inside you, Divine Feminine, 3811, don't ever forget it. Okay? And you too, Divine Masculine. But this Divine Femme, this is your main thing right now, is that you're forgetting the miracle that you are and the miracles that you can create. And once you stay in that positive once you understand that that's who you are on the inside and that you're capable of this, that love from your heart space will come radiating out and it'll illuminate upwards towards your second powerhouse. And then it will help encourage your masculine to get his butt in gear. You want this ring and you want him to make the right choices, but you need him to catch up. You need him to catch up because otherwise the balance isn't going to be correct and you guys are still going to be going through this vicious cycle again. You both have to do the work, right? So here you are feeling insecure too. And I feel like it's because of the way that he's made you feel with his choices here. He hasn't made the best choices. He's been a mouse here and there throughout the night with his snake energy, you know. There's no communication because you've cut it off. You've cut him off. And Divine Masculine, she doesn't want to. She really doesn't want to because she's in isolation. Her heart space is in isolation. She feels in isolation. And I know that because this is the throat card, throat chakra. She wants to tell you the truth. She feels alone without you. You know, I really feel like these came out because it's not just your balance, it's your balance together. This will not work in both of your guys' heart space until you guys communicate. And then that way both of you guys can circle around each other, this infinity, 8, whatever I'm trying to do here, and everything is going to be okay because there's a victory card, and I told you there was a victory card. Okay, I want the best for you. I absolutely want the best for you. And I absolutely want you to want the best for you. I want you to want the best for you before you want the best for your divine spouse, partner, whichever, we'll have to come up with a term with that, but the price that was paid for you was blood. And this is what you're doing with this gift that you've been rewarded. You're wasting time when God is saying, go for it. Jehovah's saying, stop isolating yourself, divine feminine. Jehovah's saying, come on, masculine. It's right there. You just got to take off the veil really quick. You got to accept me, accept Jesus, and let him in. And all of this will be a breeze. And in masculine, I swear, your soul will come in like this. Poof. One more time. Poof. Seriously, it will. And then when that happens, your divine feminine is going to be looking at you like poof. Okay? And then how exciting, enlightening, illuminating is that? And that's what I want for you. You guys, you just need to talk. 4111. Just talk. Just take everything away. Just take it all away. Who cares about the outcome? What you should care about is the right now and the truth. And the truth is, let's do this because the masculine's hiding under that, right? The truth is that you guys love each other. There's so much love here. That is the main overall energy of this, is love. You're so afraid to love that you're not loving yourself, masculine. And you've been so willing to love this masculine, feminine, that you forgot to love yourself, and that's why you're in isolation. You're proceeding with caution. You are healing yourself from the inside out in your hermit mode here, which Virgo's coming up for some reason. I love you, and I want you to take care of yourself, divine feminine. And if this is you putting yourself into isolation for a little bit before you speak the truth, which I know which is what you want to do, because you're a spiritual person. You want to say the truth and you want to get that off of your chest, so your balance therefore comes back in. And that's what I want for you. Is I want love and I want balance for you. Okay? And I want you guys to have this. And I want you to never stop chasing this. Never, ever, ever stop chasing this. Even when you have the person, even when you have this ring, never stop chasing it. Jehovah and Yeshua never stop chasing you. I love you. Wounds until light. See you tomorrow.